Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to drafting with me. We're doing some Innistrad today. Let's see what we do. I'm gonna hit the here so we get this on the queue. How's everybody doing today? If you guys don't know, the music is being provided by OC Remix. The link is in the description. This is Castlevania remixes. So my background is a little weird on the stream itself because it's actually Innistrad, but it's whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. But yeah, the new cards were spoiled today. We have a Silvergear Adept coming back in Rivals of Ixalan, which is going to be kind of fun, actually. Although I think it might not... Again, that card is great, but it might not make Merfolk as good as it needs to be just yet. But you never know, so... We'll see what happens. I would love a Lord in there. But we'll see. Professor and Goldfish. Lord of Atlantis doesn't fit flavorfully and is a requirement for being in standard. Merfolk Vampire Lord to mirror the other tribes, yeah. Nice hair. Yeah, today's the opposite side day again, so it's some days it wants to go on this side, some days it wants to go on the other side. It's a little long. Yeah, Josh, it's getting kind of long now. It looks like I need to get a haircut soon. But yes, it didn't want to go on the other side because it was looking a little awkward. So I was like, well, I'll just do it on this side. Whatever. It don't matter. Oh, man. New Elder Dino is an awesome commander. Yeah, I think that'd be fun too. Goodness. Everybody's commenting on my hair. Oh, man. As soon as the draft gets started, we'll get into it, guys. I'm excited. This will be the second time I'm drafting Innistrad for Flashback, and then I'll be drafting tomorrow again. And that'll be it, basically, for Innistrad until it comes back around for Flashback, which I assume may be next Halloween. So, let's see. Dye it black, Terran. Live your truth. Josh, I had dyed it black one time in college. Wasn't a good look for me. Okay, let's see. We've got a swap here. Grasp of Phantoms is good. Bonds of Faith is okay. Make a Wish, blah. Gutter Grime is okay. Festerhide Boar is an amazing pick here if we can get into green. Village Ironsmith is also decent, but not great. Moon Mist is okay too. This is a good flip card if we get into lots of werewolves. Village Cannibals isn't amazing. So we don't really have a bomb in the pack. We do have this 3/3 for 4. We do have removal as in Bonds of Faith. I think that might be the card we're going to go with today. On the first pick here. Grime. Cutting in and out. Weird. Check my connections. Will do. I'm going to go with Bonds of Faith here. Connections seem fine. I don't know. Let me know if that's continuing to happen. See, Tribute to Hunger is okay here. Wreath of the Geists, Avacyn Priests. Bloodcrazed Neonate is very good. Naturalize is okay. Rebuke is okay. Pariah. Tribute to Hunger might be the pick here. This again, this removal. What's up, Bobby? We just started on the draft. Silverchase Fox is actually pretty good. It's a bear that can actually be used for enchantment hate, and there's a lot of really annoying enchantments in the strategy. But Tribute to Hunger might be the card we're going to go with here. Bloodcrazed Neonate is a second pick here. Yeah, let me know again if the audio cuts out. Just switch speakers and it's fine. Sorry, just mine. Gotcha. No problem. We're going to go with Tribute of Hunger. I think the removal is really good for that. Screeching Bat is very good for us. We want to kind of stay relatively open at the beginning here. Rooftop Storm. Not too in love with that. Cellar Door is okay. Ghost Quarter is pretty decent. Blazing Torch is good. Boar. Screeching Bat again. That's very good for us. Turns into a 2/2 that turns into a 5/5. Unruly Mob. Yeah, Rebuke was something, but Tribute to Hunger is just a straight-up kill spell. Or sacrifice spell. We're going to go with Screeching Bat here. Let's see. Altar's Reap. Corpse Lunge is a very good card for us. Somberworld Spider. Not too bad. The Warden here is great if we get into more spirits. And we are in white here, so I don't mind going back into a blue or something like that. Lumbernaugh's okay. It is hexproof. But it's a 4-mana 1/1 that, you know, gets larger over time. Feeling of Dread is very good. Squirrels are powerful overlords of the plains. I'm between Feeling of Dread and the Warden here. Probably going to go with the Warden just because I feel like Feeling of Dread might wheel. Let's take the 5-mana 3/3 flyer that gives other spirits +1/+1. So if we get into any more spirit token creators, this will be a great guy for us. Let's see here. Avacyn's Pilgrim is very good. It got to us pretty late, too. Getting into green isn't terrible for us. I like Rebuke here. I like, let's see, basically Rebuke and the Pilgrim. Those are the two hits I'm thinking of right here. Pilgrim gives us green mana, of course. It's a great 1/1 for us. Rebuke does destroy a target attacking creature. However, one of the problems of the format is that we have a lot of small creatures coming in. Now, Rebuke does help against, you know, the big bombs and threats, of course. I think the Pilgrim is the pick here. There's another Feeling of Dread. There is a Villagers. Fantastic card in green. Fury of the Bitten, or Furor of the Bitten is pretty decent. Again, Feeling of Dread is coming back. I'm going to go with the Villagers here. It's just a fantastic 2/3 that turns into a 4/6. Let's go with that. Let's see, Gnaw to the Bone. Fantastic card if you want to last the late game here. Fury again, we have Bramble Crush. Empiric Bite. This is a stupid card because it it can just win you the game right off the bat. Nightbird's Clutches is ridiculous. We might get into that just in case we want to get rid of red and go into, or get into red instead of white. Let's pull this since there's nothing really in this pack for us right now. The Mauler is okay, but we're not into blue at all. Wreath of Geists. Not bad. Bump of the Night is okay. I'm here for the Abs End draft. Seems fun, yeah. Mirmi's Journey. I think Bump of the Night might be the pick here. Let's see. We do have Walking Course, which is a 2/2 bear. Geist Flame is okay if we want to get into red, but I think Bump of the Night might just be a great card here for us in the main board. Might put it in the sideboard. Moon Mist Wield. Wow. Interesting. Just came in. What are we in? We're looking at a... looks like a green, white, black build for right now. Let me know if the music is too loud or soft, guys. Just think that would be important. Village Cannibals or Moon Mist. I think the Cannibals are okay here. It's everyone's favorite zombie bear, Walking Corpse. Yeah, it's very good. Naturalize, Wreath of Geists. Yeah, this is kind of not a great pack for us. Naturalize might be okay because it is good sideboard tech against some stuff. Urgent Exorcism could be a better pick here because the artifacts in the set are not great, but Naturalize I think I'm going to pick instead because of Butcher's Cleaver, things like that, up against a Invisible Stalker. What's up? Sorry I'm late. Kind of looking evil today, Terran. Yeah, my hair's it's again, some days it wants to go on the opposite side, and when it does that, it looks a little long in the tooth. So. Oh man, it's funny. Every time my hair changes, y'all like, oh my god. I can just take a 2/2 bear. I'm fine with that. Alder's Reap is okay. It does trigger, you know, Morbid for us. Cellar Door is actually decent. Could be some decent tech against the Mindstreaker deck. I think we want to go with Alder's Reap though. Yeah, we'll take a Naturalize again. And sure, why not? Why not? Hoping for Liliana. Me too, buddy. That'd be awesome. We are in black. Might get out the Bonds of Faith here in white and just go Golgari. Ooh, Scab Ruinator in green or in blue. Not great. Interesting pack for us. Victim of Night is a fantastic removal spell. Brimstone Volley is very good. We're not in red really anymore. There's almost nothing in this pack that we like. Manor Skeleton is great. Let's see. Ruinator Scab has a, good like attack strategy, and has flying, but really hard to get off unless you're already in blue. I think the skeleton is what we're going to grab here. Goodness. Yeah, looks like it. I'm thinking Purify the Grave and Avacyn's Priest will likely wheel. Avacyn's Priest is very good, but Manor Skeleton's going to go pretty quickly. We'll take that first. What's up? We got an Instigator Gang. Not bad. Scavenger, not bad. Blue looks good now. Well, that was a fresh pack, so I mean, we'll see what happens once this wheels around. Think twice. Geist Flame. We have a 2/2 flyer here. Vigilance. Night Terrors. Moment of Heroism is okay. The 4/5 with Morbid is alright. Travel Preparations is what we want here. It's just a fantastic card. Let's go with that. Mystics. Most likely what we want. The Morbid here is very good too. It's a 4-mana 3/3 that turns into a 5/5 that can be regenerated, so all three of these are great cards right here for us. What's up, Clint? Mr. T Master Flex. Caravan Vigil is basically, yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Mystics here, even though the Banshee is fantastic, too. I just seem to run into a situation where we have a lot of creatures in the format, so... Between the Banshee and the Mystic. They're both good cards. This is a 5/5 that can regenerate if we get to flip it. This is a 4/4 that can basically kill something once it hits board. Let's go with Mystics. But Banshee is super good too. Prey Upon is probably the pick here for us, although the Rig is in this pack as well. Really nothing in white at all, so we might just be taking out Bonds of Faith and going straight Golgari. Patrol is okay. Just a 4/3. They can become a, gets larger as it hits. Probably want to go with Prey Upon here. It's just a really great removal spell for us. Village Ironsmith is okay. This turned into a 3/1 First Striker. If you want to replace the red, or white with red. That would probably wheel, though. Let's take Prey Upon here and put it in the sideboard for now. Ooh, Gas Elf Shepherd. Okay. I think that might be the card we go with here. 2/2 that turns into a 3/3 with Intimidate. It's fantastic. Go to Grime, second one. Juggernaut's very okay. Not fantastic, but it is a 5/5 for 4. Kindercatch, not terrible what we've got going on. But I think the Shepherd is what we want to go with here. Let's see, Village Bell Ringer's fantastic for us. Rally the Peasants is okay. It's a good, like finish-up spell. Running Snake is a 5/1, which is not great. I think the Village Bell Ringer is what we go with. Benjamin, yeah, I really thought about taking that Rig. But Prey Upon was a great pick in that pack. Let's go with the Bell Ringer here. Ooh, the Captain. Ooh, Outcasts. Both great cards here. Ooh, these are hard to pick from. I want to say the Outcast is better than the Captain here, even though the Captain does give board-wide pump. It's just because if they don't have a remove spell for this, this just destroys the game. This takes it over. Oh. I think the Outcast is what we want to go with. Because it's not going to wheel, but the Captain may wheel since it's been passed this far. There's the Spirits. A 3-mana 2/2 that basically can't be blocked. Intangible Virtue did wheel for us. Not a fan of it. Let's go with a Spirit here. Somber Spider, 2/4 with a reach. It does get 2+1/+1 counters if something died this turn, so that's really fun. Yeah, Heather, we took the Outcast there. Just a fantastic pick for us. Let's because we're in green, let's take the Spider. I think that's pretty good. Ranger's Guide is great for us. Rolling Timbers, Geist Flame. Again, we could just replace these 2 whites with a red, since we do have Infernal Plunge or the Clutches. I can't beat him. Oh, that sucks, Anthony. We can go with Ranger's Guide. That's okay. We're gonna put this in sideboard though. Silvertrace Fox is actually quite good. Let's put that in the sideboard for us. Patrol Wield. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Another Patrol. We'll take a Riot Devil. And then a Bereaval. And a Swamp. Sure, why not? Alright, last pack. Hit it from your room, Anthony. Nice. Anthony. Sorry, not Anthony. Wrong one. Alright, we're into the 3rd pack. Let's see what we get. We got Stinsia Bloodhall. Oh, okay. Well, not going to be playing that. Let's see. We got the Bitterheart Witch. Grasp. Moan and then Hallowed. Moan is okay. It's not fantastic. It is good at, creating, obviously, two 2/2s. The Outcast might be the pick here for us. Let's go with the Outcast. I think that's what we want to go with, although Moan and then Hallowed is quite good. I just think the Outcast is better because it's a 4/4, so. Reaper of the Abyss got passed. Wow, interesting. This is a giant creature for us, since we are in the colors here. Falkenrath Noble also got passed, and the Banshee. This is a great pack for us. It's almost too much. Oh, man. Do we want to go with a 6/6 here? It could be a giant top-end bomb for us. Take out the white from our deck. The Noble and the Banshee will probably... Oh, I took the Banshee there. Clicked too many times. It's okay. Those are all 3 great picks for us. So I think the Banshee is probably the better pick there, since it's 3 mana, 3 black mana. Essence of the Wild. That's funny. Butcher's Cleaver. There we go. This is a fantastic card because we have a lot of human werewolves and humans. There's also Henwer Watchkeep. We're not in red at all. Let's go with the Butcher's Cleaver here, but Spirit will probably wheel. Bump of the Night, Viper, Outcasts. Need to make sure we're aware of our top end here. We have 4 big drops, but we might take out the Spider. Getting into a 3rd Outcast would be amazing, but I think we want to be a little more conservative. I think Ambush Viper is a better pick here for us. And the Outcast might wheel. Selfless Cathar is also decent. We'll pick the Viper here. Spider spawning, there it is. In the 3rd pack. Do you play bombs? Oh, we're playing bombs. We're playing some pretty big bombs. Let's see. Yeah, Justin, I'm trying to make sure my consistency is a little bit better than what those are giving me. The 3 black mana, and then there was the 3 green mana. They're just really difficult to, I would say, in the mid to late game to get out. I feel like they would sit in my hand for a while, but You know, if they wheel, we'll definitely want to pick them. Spider Spawning's not great in this situation here for us. I think I'm gonna go Manor Skeleton.
I guess I was...
Full Moon's Rise. Moon Mist.
I was drunk too. That was it. I had a drink. I was a little drunk.
Full Moon's Rise and Moon Mist.
Plus I was horny.
Probably want to go with Full Moon's Rise here. Witchbane Orb is quite good too, though. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Or Spidery Grasp. Moon Mist? We can grab Moon Mist instead. All Moon's Rise did wheel as well. Lantern Spirits. Feeling a Dread. I can take the Full Moon's Rise here, nothing really. Curse of Oblivion, Spider. Cloistered Youth is actually decent and white for us. Cut those white. Okay, just trying to read while we're drafting too. Wishbane Orb is great, but not as good in draft as a lot of people would think, because you're only going to have like one or two players has a curse on you, and that's really, you know, we've got 2 naturalized in the sidebar already that we can get rid of enchantments. So, Avacyn's Priest or the Cloistered Youth. Let's go with the Priest here. The Witch. So this is the pack that had the demon in it, I believe. 3/1 lifelinker. We can do the Witch here.
Well, the fact is I did
Spider.
murder someone last night. I turned into a vampire. It's a long story.
Let's see. Nothing great in this pack. Thinking whether or not we want to go with this 3/1 lifelinker. Just for the tempo, but put it to the sideboard for now. Diagraph Ghoul is okay. It is in our colors, and it does come in tapped on the play. Let's go with that. On to hell. We have the patrol here. Again, nothing really in this for us here. We could go into red here if we wanted to replace the white. That's fun. Another bump of the night. We could grab that. Kindercatch is getting passed to us too. We can take that. Maul the Marsher. And a Swamp. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's check out the Priest, the Faith, the Bell Ringer, put in the Revelers, Clutches, Bump of the Night. Let's separate real quick. 10, 15, 17 creatures in here. I would say Bump of the Night, it's not technically like a lightning bolt, but it is very good in this format. Kind of winning out of nowhere. Lots of humans. Witcher's Cleaver is going to help with that. Might be taking out the cannibals here. I like basically everything we're doing here. Avacyn's Pilgrim isn't really that useful unless we have white in the main board. Yeah, we might just be going Golgari here. I'm trying to decide whether or not we want to go straight Golgari, or we want to keep 2 colors in here, 3 colors in here. Let's combine this again. Let's see. Trying to think if we want to take anything out. I know we want to add maybe a Moon Mist or a Full Moon's Rise. Yeah, basically Pilgrim for colorless. Gotta go see you, Mr. Potato. Getting into white here is not fantastic. Red has a bit more for us here. The patrols are great. I'm trying to think whether or not we want to go and put in Full Moon's Rise or Moon Mist. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Josh. Just flashbacking the bumps, keeping them in though, and grabbing the mountains for that. Kindercatch is a 6/6 for 6, right? Let's throw in a Moon Mist here. Full Moon's Rise is okay though, but I think that's what we want to go with. Got a pretty quick deck. We do have Prey Upon as well. I might want to take out Moon Mist and put in Prey Upon. The Pilgrim can be used for the travel preparations here. Music feels a lot more on theme with the draft than Halloween. Yeah. Well, this is you know, Castlevania music, so they're super like, I don't know. This is a remix, obviously, but this Castlevania music in general is usually like a really decent rock music, like metal or classic rock, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Whoop. What did I just throw in there? Naturalize? No. I think we're okay. I think we're going to go with this. Alright, let's see here. We want to probably throw in some, like 2 reds. Throw that out. 1 white, maybe. Let's do 2 white. Just to help a little bit. No, let's do 1 white. Not getting any dual lands right there for us is a little awkward, but having 1 just for a travel prep if we need it. We do have Avacyn's Pilgrim as well to tap for white mana, so that's not a big deal. So having 2 in the main board is okay. But just being a mana dork is great too. I think, I want to say we're good to go. Yeah, travel prep is awesome. You see, Bump of the Night, Ghoul, it's a 2/2. Pilgrim is a 1/1 that gives us mana. Prey Upon is a great removal spell since we have a pretty decent top end. Altar's Reap is a sack and draw 2 spell, which we could throw out and put in a Full Moon's Rise on that slot, or a Ranger's Guile. The mountains are for the Bump in the Night flashback, because it's it needs to be red. Two mana skeletons, which are pretty decent. Walking Corpse, which is great. Ambush Viper is decent. The Shepherd is good. Travel Prep is okay. Screeching Bat turns into a 2/2, turns into a 5/5. Tribute to Hunger is a good removal spell. Village Cannibals is okay, not fantastic. We do have a lot of werewolves in the set in the pack, which is not nothing to sneeze at, so I think the Cannibals is going to be staying. The Orchard Spirit is great. Great. Good. Great. I think we're going to go with it. Altar's Reap, the only reason I think I want to keep it in is because it is a instant speed. No, I think I'm going to take it out and go with Ranger's Guile here instead. Just to kind of help us on that end for removal. Let's save here and go into it. Let's see what we can do, guys. Excited. Yeah, getting past the Essence and the Demon, we probably should have took both, but just hindsight's 2020. So we'll see what happens. We're going to join this match and get into it, guys. Let's see what we have for our opening hand here. Travel Prep, Mystics, and Eswald. And Travel, yeah, that's fine. I think this is okay. Sure. See what our opponent has for us. Forest. Got into a Plains for the Travel Prep, which is awesome. Pass. What are you guys doing for tomorrow for Halloween? Anybody going to any parties, or anybody doing any kind of magic party? I think we're going and watching maybe Stranger Things with some friends or something. Started it last night. That's a pretty decent show. Let's get into Swamp here, get out a Corpse, and pass. He mulched away a Shepherd and a Murder of Crows. So a big bomb we just got to not have to deal with. Ghost Quarter, got an island here. Be playing MTGO probably. Gotcha. Occultist. It's a 2/3. Can kill our 2/2 here. Got into our mountain as well. Let's get a forest here and a villagers. And then we'll just pass. Next turn we can do a Travel Prep or a Mystics. Scaring kids. You have the day just chilling and on some of the new video games that have been out. Nice. Deranged Assistant. Oh, is this the self-mill deck? What's happening? Or is this the spider spawning deck? Excuse me. Eldrazi. Eldrazi everywhere. Andrew, you're not wrong. Let's get out a Plains here. Let's see. Gonna go for a Travel Prep here. Again, these guys are huge thanks to our mana here. And then we're gonna swing out for 8. Gonna draw a card with Think twice. Gotcha. I feel like you ought to serve more subs, in my opinion. Appreciate that, Dreadlight. I mean, we just started, like, you know, a couple months ago, so we started back in April, March, something like that. Targeting himself. Throwing away a Scob. There, good game. Yeah, double activation, travel preparation is pretty good. Delver's Secret's coming in here, making sure that this guy doesn't flip. Throwing out a Scob. He can't kill the Walking Corpse if he decides to attack. If we decide to attack in, he can, you know, try block it. Getting in for 2, take me down to 18. Thinking of playing out maybe the Bat. Shepherd is also good. Let's get a Forest here. We don't have another swamp to just transform the Bat here, but it is a 2/2 flyer. I think the Mystic might be more powerful, but let's go for the Bat here to try for a just to make sure that they don't get in with a Apparition. Get out a Shepherd as well. But since he attacked with that guy, we're going to get in for 8 again. Assuming a block from the Scob here. Might be another block from the Delver, but I doubt it. Okay, there we go. If they have Spider spawning in their hand, it's going to be quite a bit this next turn. But they're at 12, so we can see what happens. Professional group still have a laid out aura with the channel. Yeah, post good deck lists and have fun with what you do. Not many channels have that vibe. I appreciate that, Dreadlight. Seriously. I mean, I try to be as chill as I can on the streams because I don't know, like a lot of people take Magic way too seriously, and to me, it's about having fun. Let's see if the aberration flips here, because at the end of the day, it's about a card game and having fun. Did not flip. Okay, 3 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. Just laid out a land. Going for the spider spawning. Tree of Redemption. Ooh. Now that's a wall if I've ever seen one. 1 card in hand. Might go for a Ghost Quarter on the... well, you can't do that, right? You have to be a non-land. Or a target land. Oh, it's just target land. Okay.
With thy last breath, I curse you, Belmont.
Nope.
We'll see each other.
Can't do that because we need the other black mana.
Very soon.
Outcast and Mystic here. Let's go for an Outcast. Again, we do want these guys to flip, but right now we're not really worried about that. Live stream is what makes this channel what it is. Not many do that. Yeah, Anthony, there's not a lot of people who do the live streaming. They do the, like, I used to do it whenever I first started too, which is like you just like kind of film the matches and then post those, which works totally. The problem with that though is that you run into situations where like you're showing like the best of like 17 matches. Like I'll be spending hours doing like 1 or 2 matches. Tree of Redemption is going to be a little bit of a headache here for us. So we need to make sure that we can win on a play. In my local, everyone plays the most meta decks possible, but my group proved the store wrong. During the past 3 weeks, we went underrated in Modern and Standard with Mill. Nice. Dreadlight, my favorite mechanic is Mill, and whenever I get into Modern deck techs, I've already like decided that the first deck tech I'm doing is a Mill deck. I know that's going to make a lot of people mad, but I don't care. I think it's fun. Let's see here. We have a Sleuth. How does a tree not have reach? I don't know, buddy. Let's see here. He did get to play a spell this turn. I still can't do that because I need the black mana. Got into another green mana here. Play a Mystic out. Alright, we're going to pass turn. The reason that I don't want to, yeah, they're going to, okay, that's fine. Okay. Favorite mechanic is Living Weapon. Nice. Delver of Secrets on top. What do we got? Nothing again. 1 card in hand. We've got a huge board right now. Playing out a land. I feel like we might just win here. If he doesn't have a play, everything flips. And we swing in for, I don't know, 30 points here of damage. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is this spider spawning? Did you top deck it? Did they? What is this? This isn't spider spawning. Ooh. Choose a permanent type. Return all cards of the chosen type from the graveyard to your hand. Would creature be the one you wanted to go with? Yes. 9 cards in hand. Let's see here. Next turn we'll be attacking out. He did cast a spell. Let's see what we have here. All he has is a Ghost Quarter, so he can't cast anything. Gonna have to throw away 3 cards. What about a Halloween deck? Ooh. Spicy. No, I'm just gonna do the draft this year, Anthony. Sorry, not Anthony. Gah, you guys are like commenting back and forth. It's hard. Whenever I started, I'm like, which one are you? Okay, Somber Spider. Okay, we're gonna go in here for lots of damage. Alright, the spider's gonna probably come in with 2 counters on it. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. Down to 7. Let's play out the spider here. It's a 4/6 thanks to Morbid. And next turn we can might win. I don't know. Wait, 7 cards in hand. He does have some creatures he can play out here, but we do have a 2/2 flyer, so built a Scarecrow EDH deck and for MTGO. Nice. Shepherd coming out. Really trying to slow me down on the attacks here, but our deck is super consistent. So there's a Scob. Got 14 cards in his deck, now 10. What do you throw away there? Threw away an Outcast. Yeah, this is probably a GG. Oculist, okay. Yeah, he's doing last-ditch effort here, trying to just keep blocks up while we continue to attack in with our monsters. Again, we don't have swamp, so we can't flip. There's a skeleton there. We could get that out. Again, we could have waited for the flip there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't block the 2/2, and if we attack out with everything else, they couldn't block 1, 3. They could do a Retrieve Redemption here, so we want to be aware of that. Let's just attack out like that. I think that's fine. Again, it kills everything on their board. They can still do a Tree of Redemption, so they could block and then take damage, and then tap Tree of Redemption to give them 10 life again. So we can see what happens. Halloween deck sounds fun. Bump in the Night, Black Cat, Kindly Stranger. Nice. A lot of Innistrad cards there. Dead, not dead. Getting in for 10 here. That would be game. He's trying to decide which one he wants to block here. This, okay, the Shepherd. Gonna take 6, go to 1. And then, of course, he'll do the Tree of Redemption, go back to 10. Oh, he did it before damage was dealt? Interesting. So if he doesn't have like a spider spawning or something this next play, then we just win. But even then, we still have the bat here. And we have a pretty large board ourselves. Let's see. If it's an instant or sorcery, Delver would have flipped. It's not. Island. Good opponent just barely scratching at being able to stay alive in this match. I would say this was a scoop a long time ago, but we'll see what happens. Orchard Spirit coming in. So we do not get the Werewolf flip here. Tree Redemption is at 7 now. Again, Tree Redemption likes to drag on a match a lot longer than you can really do that. Murder of Crows. Gah, opponent. Being frustrating. Okay. Again, we can't do that. We don't have the swamp for it. Bump in the Night. Thank you. We have 6. There we go. There's a bump in the night flashback. And that's the game 1. GG. Whew. Let's go into sideboard here. Not really seeing anything we want to change. Kindercatch might be something we could put in. It seems like this is a spider spawning situation, so... Just trying to think what we could possibly do here. The Brain Weevil might be good for that. But I think we might just be fine. Let's get out Ranger's Guide and put in a Brain Weevil. Because it is a discard here. The 4-mana 1/1 that can discard 2 cards from our opponent. Let's submit here. So if he's trying to hold a Spider Spawning into his hand, we can just do that and then get rid of it. Let's go into game 2. Let me update the things here. There we go. Match 1, game 2. Nice! Opening hand. Not as good as the last game here. We're on the play, so if we get into a mana here, we're fine. If not, we'll be in trouble. Swamp and Plains, not fantastic. Would really like a forest here. But not really... What do you think, guys? Should I keep this or should I mulligan it? This could be a very keepable hand if we get into another mana early. Because it does basically ramp how we want it. Nice bump in the Night for the Wind, yeah. Let's see, do we want to keep this or do we want to mulligan? I think we want to... This seems like a keep here. Because if we do get into a land, it doesn't have to be... If it isn't a forest, we can still play out the Cannibal, we can still play out the Bat, and have a Screeching Bat later for a play. Butcher's Cleaver is really great for the human werewolf and the human we have. I think we'll keep it. Let's keep it. We're gonna hope that we're greedy. Opponent mulligan to 6 here, so they're debating whether or not to mulligan to 5 or not. 2 lands, always a keep for me. Yeah, we're on the draw as well, Josh. So yeah, that's why I want to keep it. Gonna hit 6 for our opponent here. Getting out an island. Nice! We drew into a forest. Rewarded! Let's get out a forest, and then we'll just pass turn. Huh! Huh! We ended up, Mr. Potato, with a bump in the night to end the match on there. Let's get out a Shepherd here. And see if they have a turn 3 play. If they do not, we have a 3/3 flip creature with Intimidate. Winner in game 1 was me. This is game 2. I hit 6 for our opponent here. They did a think twice. Oh, they didn't do anything. Shepherd flips. Wow. Let's get out a forest here. Let's go for a villager. I believe that is the... Cancel, actually. Yeah, let's go with the villager. I think that's fine. You know what? Let's be a little bit aggressive. Let's go with a Butcher's Cleaver. And then we'll just swing in for 3. Strange that they don't have a turn 3 play. From his deck, they had quite a lot of creatures. You love saying GG. Good game, good game. Yeah, our opponent really in the back foot here. We're looking for a second think twice. Okay, we want to be careful of a 2-spell turn for the Howler here. Tree of Redemption. Okay. Prey Prime would kill Tree of Redemption, is that correct? I want to try it, but I don't want to... I'm just going to get in for 6 here and gain 6 life. Oh, we don't gain 6 life because it's a werewolf right now. I'm dumb. I forgot. It's only on humans. But yeah, Prey Pawn does kill Tree of Redemption, does it not? Yeah, we'll try this. Prey Pawn. It doesn't kill it, right? Don't like this. I wasted it. No, it's okay. Not a big deal. We have an Ambush Viper in our hand as well. I just couldn't understand, or couldn't remember. Because he deals from power to each other, right? Not toughness? Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I just remembered, like, the actual thing. Scob, throwing it in the graveyard. Let's see, Sleuth, Eswald, Scholar, and Forest. Yeah, that was a punt on my part right there. Cast 2 spells, flipped it back. It's okay. Let's see. You play out an Ambush Viper. Again, this is a game of 3, so if that was a misplay, we can definitely come back from it. Fight's been one of those things I always forget. Hit cancel real quick. Let's go for a Screeching Bat. And then we're going to pass turn. Yeah, now it gets lifelink, Dalton. You're right. Again, Viper has flash here, so... So punt number 1. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate it. It happens, though. Sometimes you play so much Magic, it all becomes a blur. Let's see here. We have the Scob coming in. I'm guessing they're wanting it to die. They could do a... +1/+1. Rangers, whatever. Guile. Let's let that happen. You in here watching Doctor Who? Potato, I stopped watching Doctor Who like 3 years ago. This is the problem with having chat lag this long, Terran. I know, Josh, I know. Alright, can't flip this just yet. Let's get out of mountain here. Oh, Aiden, Heather's mom. Sorry about that, Aiden. Get out the villagers here. Let's move the Butcher Cleaver over to the Screeching Bat. Again, in for some flying damage. Now they might have the +2/+2 with Reach untap. We'll see what happens. 2 cards in hand. Gonna think twice here, okay. Gonna trade here on the Tree of Redemption. Getting in for 5, taking him down to 8. Tree of Redemption really does elongate a game much farther than it should be going. Mulch. Again, we never saw spiders spawning, so I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here. Here is Creeping Renaissance, which they can get back because they do have 7. We'll see what happens. Don't care, call it whatever you want. No problem, Aiden. Sorry about that. Let's see, getting in for 8. We have 8 on their side, getting in for 1 here. Yeah, we'll just let that happen. Getting 5 in the air turn over turn is pretty good. 3 cards in hand for our opponent. Let's see what they're going to do here. Motor of Crows, perhaps? Oh, the Festerhide Boar. Okay. Again, we can't flip it just yet. Let's get out a Viper here and then a Spirit. Again, this can't be blocked except for creatures with flying. Let's get in for 5 here. Opponent will likely reverse their life. Nope. Okay. Just didn't want. I was thinking they may want to flip it back and forth. Tree is annoying. Yeah, it can be. Tree has 3 defense right now, so this is the last time they'll do it. But they're back at 17, so we've basically won the match twice over. But we've got a. You can call me Jim, Joe, or Jeff. Call you Jobin. I'm just kidding. That was I Love You Man reference from a TV show. Or movie. Not TV show. Ghost Quarter. Trying to thin their deck here, I would assume. That does get rid of the possibility of a Renaissance this turn, unless they have a land. There it is. Going to 7. Once again. 26 cards in our deck. They have 10 in theirs. Is Renaissance happening this turn? Looks like. Now I would assume that all the creatures are getting picked again. Yes, sir. Those are all the creatures. Can't do anything for this turn, obviously. 10 cards in hand. They'll be discarding 3 cards. Sorry to go. Your brother started watching Star Wars. Nice. See you later, Mr. Potato. I keep looking over, but the watching, it says watching now. It's been on 69 for a while. I don't know if that's true or not for everybody. Let's see. Five creatures on the board, just like us. However, we have much larger threats. We're going to say no to that because we don't have the swamp. Let's get out a forest. We're not going to play out the cannibal this turn. Nothing over here has flying or reach, so we're going to get in for 7. There we go. And then our werewolves do flip. So they're going to flip right back once it hits their turn, because they'll be playing out lots of creatures. But we'll see what happens. 71 on my side, 72. Gotcha. Oh, it just jumped up to 70. Yeah, pretty nice number of viewers. That was funny. It's always lower whenever I do a draft, which I guess is to be expected, because I'm not, like, known for being a drafter. I try, though. I like having fun with the draft. I find it to be a lot of fun, so even though I can sometimes be terrible at it. 2 Delvers of Secrets, so our werewolves are definitely flipping back. Opponent playing an Oculist here. Again, our opponent doesn't have anything to deal with flying, so I feel like they're just going to die in 2 turns. Whoop. Shepherd as well. Look at that board of nothings. I tell you what. Alright. Those guys flip back. Some people don't like draft. I don't know. I like watching it. There's our swamp for the Screeching Bat. We're going to play a swamp and then just get in for 7 again. They have 1 turn, basically. Let's see. They can get in for possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can block 3 of that. Of course, these guys are going to flip. So many triggers. They do get a Delver of Secrets here. Let's see if they get a spider spawning out of this match. Jeez, the board. I appreciate that, Aiden. Draft is more fun because you get to watch the building of the deck itself. Yeah, that's kind of why I like draft. Of course, it's also a particular set. And I feel like Innistrad is one of, if not the best, drafting sets. Maybe besides, like, Modern Masters style set. Although Modern Master style sets can be boiled down pretty quickly. Let's see, opponent's getting in for a lot. We're going to kill this one. Let's kill this one. Kill that one. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they have any pump spells, they would use them now. Taking me down to 13. 11, sorry. Oculist. Viper does get rid of the boar there, but it does die itself. They're probably going to mill themselves, correct? Unless they have a way to... unless they have the Laboratory Maniac. 2 cards on the deck for them. But I think we just win this next turn. Unless you have something to block me. Murder of Crows, perhaps? Silent Departure, okay. Gonna bounce the Screeching Bat. We still have the Spirit here, so... if they don't have a Reach play, we still get in with that. Reach or Flyer. Okay. Yeah, they still die. GG. Good games. Got a good 2-0. Yeah, they're at 1 here. Got the Butcher's Cleaver, put it on the 5-2. Hey, cancel real quick. Now, is there anything I'm not seeing here? The tree is at 3. That should be game. Yeah, that's game. Okay, 2-0. Nice. Let's go to game 3 here. On to the second match. I was like, what is our opponent doing? Do they have Laboratory Maniac? Are they about to play that? Or... they don't have a turn to be able to do that, so I was really confused there for a second. Was expecting a Spider spawning or a Laboratory Maniac at the very end of that, but they just did not have the ability to get that far. They're probably hoping to get out their creature board and just overrun me, but we have a lot of really great creatures, so it's very hard to do. All right, let's join the match real quick. Let's get into game 2. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. We'd like to at least 2-1 this today. Let's see, Diagraph Ghoul, Pilgrim. We're not on the draw, we're on the play. Bump in the Night. Yeah, this deck is really consistent, Josh. I really like it right now. I don't like this hand, though. But it should have had a 6/6 demon in it. I got you, Josh. Now this is a much harder hand to keep because we would be on the draw and we do have a turn 1 play and a follow-up bump in the night if we wanted to do that. But if we don't get into a green mana, we're just kind of sitting here for several turns. Yeah, this is a mulligan to me. Let's mulligan. Oh, much worse. Sort of. 2 bad hands. Let's mulligan one more time. Sure, we'll keep that. Sure. At least we get a Bump of the Night and a Butcher's Cleaver out. That does help some situations. In some situations, but really having trouble with those hands. That was not good hands at all. Crazy person, did you keep that? No, Josh. That was, I mean, like, I was really, like, hoping for that one, you know, particular mana. Interloper coming in here. I feel like we might just be losing here. Tribute to Hunger is not terrible. We're going to pass. Let's see if they have a turn 3 creature play. If they don't, we just kill the Interloper. Which is not bad. Let's see, Pilgrim. That does help us stabilize. Let's see. We could take an extra 2 here and play out a Butcher's Cleaver. I'll likely have another play for the tribute. That won't get it. Bum of the night, at least you drew first blood. Yeah, that's true. Let's see, Avacyn's Pilgrim could be okay, but we really don't want to use Travel Prep on an Avacyn's Pilgrim. That's really not the play. I want to say the Pilgrim is the play here, and then next turn have 4 mana available. Let's go for that. But that's a little awkward. Let's see what we can do. Again, Butcher's Cleaver needs 6 mana to be attached to something, so... Victim of Night. Okay, that's fine. I was kind of expecting a removal spell there. Thraben Sentry. Gotcha. 5/4. Another creature control dies. Okay. Cannibals. We could go for the Cannibals here on turn just to keep back the Sentry. See if he wants to trade. If that happens, we might want to do that. Wow, dead weight? Oh, man. Our opponent is really running the removal here. Okay, getting in for 4 here. Taking me down to 12. That was just a terrible opening hand for us, and we're trying to get back up on it. Would love to get into some more mana, honestly. But if we get into a Tribute of Hunger here, Tribute to Hunger, it'll flip the Sentry. Slayer, yeah, we're dead. Manor Skeleton. Okay, if we do Tribute to Hunger, they'll just sack the Vampire. They'll make a 5/4 and they can swing in for 8, so we don't want to do that. Let's get out the Skeleton here for blocks. But wow. Yeah, that was really quick on their part. 2 cards in hand. Okay, we're going to block the 3/2 here. And take 4 down to 8. Getting out a Priest. 1 card in hand for our opponent. We got into a Walking Corpse, and we're just basically dead. Like, there's really nothing we can do. We don't have the mana to do anything. We don't have the cards in our hand to do anything. That was just... Wow, Slayer of the Wicked as well? Yeah, that's game. Okay. GG. Holy cow. Wow, what can we even do with that? Like, I don't know what to even, like, put in. Jeez. I think we're okay. Let's hit submit. I think we're okay, but this might just be a 0-2 thanks to how fast their deck is. Play first, yes. Opening hand, 2 Bump of the Nights and Outcast. Wow. I mean, it's not terrible. They do lose 6 life when we have a 4/4 in hand. We can keep it. It's just, you know, not ideal. Again, these were both pretty bad opening hands. Let's go with the bump here. And pass. I'm keeping it basically just for the mana. No turn 1 play, which is good for us. Let's get out a Swamp here. We're going to go for another bump. And pass. We do have Tribute to Hunger, so whatever they play on the second turn here, we can just get rid of. The Priest we definitely want to get rid of. Shepherd is a great turn play, but because we know that he has the 2/2 flipper, we don't want to deal with that. 6 life on turn 2 isn't bad. No, that's true. We just don't have any board presence, so. Opponents, nothing on turn 3. Let's get out a forest here. Get out a Shepherd and pass. This might just immediately die. But we'll find out. Alright, now we really want to get into a mountain. 7 cards, 6 cards in hand, 4 mana for our opponent. Getting out. Slayer of the Wicked. Can kill the Shepherd? Yes, it can. Okay, we can get out a Outcast this turn, thanks to the 5 mana. Now, the second Slayer of the Wicked might be coming down, and then if that's the case, then we're just dead. But if not, then we do have a 7/7 that can flip next turn. Coming in for 2 or 3. Yeah, we'll block. Let's see, they're going to do that. They have a Morbid Trigger, perhaps. Tragic Slip. Curse of Death Soul, I gotcha. Wow, Avacyn's Pilgrim is just dead now. Ah, so powerful. Did not see this coming for a turn 2, or game 2. Alright, now we're in top deck mode here. Diagraph Duel does come in. Ghoul does come in as a 1/1 here. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. Still not seeing a play here from our opponent. We have 2 Bump of the Nights. We just need the mana to do this. We can get in for 1 here, but it might just be killed thanks to a removal spell. There's a Village Bell Ringer. There it is. Ouchie. Gonna kill our 1/1. Bet you wish you had a Witch Rain Orb now. Anthony. We had 2 naturalized in the sideboard. We just didn't see these enchantment in game 2 or in game 1 at all. So it's just a really hard thing to predict. Let's see. Forest. Pass. Opponent playing like a pro. I need to, I guess, change the thing, right? Because we're on game 2. Ranger's Guile, not good enough. Getting out another witch, Village Bell Ringer, not a witch. Ouchies. 4 cards in hand for our opponent. Getting into combat, attacking out for 4, take me down to 14. Voiceless Spirit. Mystics is all okay. We'll keep up a Ranger's Guile, just in case we have a way to kill that. They have a way to kill that. Let's see, they might. Falconwrath Noble, okay. Dead Weight, we're going to do a Ranger's Guile. +1/+1 hexproof. Going to continue to attack out here, I would assume. Maybe not with the Cannibal, but with their 1/4s for sure and their 2/1 flyer. We can block a 1/4, take 3, go down to 11. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Got into a Villagers. It's a 1/2. Again, not an amazing play here for us. Let's see, this guy has a Regenerate, correct? Would turn into a 4/4. Let's just wait for this to flip, and then next turn we can play out the Villagers. But this is gonna be a really tricky play. If they have, there's a Victim of Night. Oh, on their own creature? Oh, did get a Falconwrath Noble. Gotcha. That way they continue to attack in. That makes sense. Getting in for 7 here. Can't block anything. Could block the 3/3 here, but we don't want to. Down to 3. Look like we might just be dead. God, opponent had all the pieces to deal with us. That does flip. We're now 4/4. Bump of the night we could use. Let's see, that's what, 6? Yeah, we're just dead. There's nothing we can do against the Flyers here. We're just dead. Concede! That was a rough game 2. Let's go into our match 2. Let's go into match 3 here. It happens though. This guy's deck is real neat. It's got answers. We also had a really terrible opening hand on game 1 and a pretty bad one up in game 2. So sometimes you just take the cards that Magic deals you. It's like life. But that's alright. We'll get into game 3 here and see what we can do. We know our deck's good because we did 2-0 on the first round here, but we just need to draw into a good, consistent hand. Let's see what we got here on match 3, game 1. Come on. Spawning, Bump of the Night, Viper, Diagraph, and a Screeching Bat. This is actually quite a good opening hand for us. We're going to keep it. We're on the draw as well. Opponent mulligan to 6. Playing out a mountain here. They have a turn 1. Ooh, Reckless Waif. Turns into a 3/2. It's got a Diagraph Ghoul here. Sometimes your hand just doesn't agree with you. It happens, Magic. Gonna pass here. Let's get out a Forest next turn. Maybe hold up for an Ambush Viper if they decide to attack in. Ooh, they're playing Izzet. Okay. Getting in for 1 here. We have enough mana here to play a Screeching Bat on turn 3, which is quite good too. Main phase 2, what are they playing out? Maybe nothing because they want to have a Reckless Wave flip. It is a 3/2 for 1, which is quite good. Come on. Yeah, looks like they're wanting it to flip. No problem. Let's get out a Forest here. Since we can't do 2 spells in 1 turn, we're going to just attack out with the Diagraph Ghoul and hold up an Ambush Viper. Mismatch 2, how we do? We got 0'd, they 2-0'd us, Josh. They had literally all the spells. We had terrible opening hands, and you know, it happens. They had 2 Slayer of the Wickeds. They had Victim of Night, Dead Weight. I mean, they just had everything. All the answers. It's alright, Josh. Not a big deal. Gotta go out to work Innistrad Werewolf deck. Gotta work on my Innistrad Werewolf deck. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of really good cards from Shadows over Innistrad and Innistrad now. We're gonna go for a Ambush Viper here. See if they have a Dissipate. That would be funny. They do not. They might just have a Geist. Brimstone Volley. Ooh, okay. Gonna get it for 3 here. Interesting. Let's get out a Forest here and a Screeching Bat. And then attack in for 2. Crappy Gruul Werewolf deck, though. You can always improve it. Is something wrong with the sound, Magic? Is there a weird, like, cutting in and out? Is that what's happening? Never mind, okay. Opponent's turn here. 4 cards in hand, 3 mana going up to 4 mana. Still just 1 card here. We're not going to let the Screeching Bat die. We really want to keep that on the battlefield. So we're going to take another 3. The Diagraph Ghoul might die next turn. Let's see, we got Mind Shrieker. Ooh, good card here. Fantastic card overall. And they can activate it twice. Can't do this just yet. Let's see. Let's just go for a bump of the night. And then we're going to pass turn. Mind Shrieker can sometimes win the game out of nowhere. Castlevania music? Yes. All Castlevania music. Link is in the description. Okay. Get rid of a swamp off the top for us from the Mind Shrieker. We have a Somberwalled Spider. Again, we could flip this the following turn because we need 4 mana. We have it. So, I think that might be okay. Back to 69 viewers. Very nice. Recently bought MTG. I was wondering, what is the point of buying tickets from traders like this one? If tickets is greater than 1 USD. I think that a lot of it is we normally use it for like credits, so like buying and selling, I believe. I think that's what you're getting at, Joey, right? Let's see. You can also get it for I think it's like a certain percentage off with a PayPal account if you have it. Let's see. We could block here. Let's see if our opponent has anything. Yeah, pretty much $1 a ticket. Yeah, that's correct. Stitch Drake, okay. Decent play for them. Oop. Yeah, we're going to flip here, turn to a 5/5. It loses flight, which is a little annoying. But it is a 5/5, so it can handle this. Let's see, let's get out a forest here. They can do a Mind Shrieker. They would likely not want to do that. So let's just get in for 5 here. Yeah. The point is that Terran is a swell fellow. You should help out a small business. I mean, I'm not the business owner. I just make the content, guys. Opponent is down to 8. Come on, let's see what we can do. Mind Shrieker, gonna mill another land out the top for us. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Somberwalled Spider might be coming in with 2 counters on it next turn if we attack out again. 1 card in our opponent's hand. Oh, I got you, Joey. I mean, it's usually best to just buy from the store, but if you don't want to use the MTGO Traders store with your credit card information, you can always buy it from MTGO Traders, and then you can actually pay through PayPal, and then we give a discount through that too. Night Revelers. Why are you drafting from this set? Because it's available for Flashback Draft, Tom, because it's fun. I like Innistrad. Getting in for 1 here. Okay. Nope. Let's get out a mountain here. And then we're going to get out an attack here. They'll likely double block, and then our 5/5 will die, but we'll make a 4/6 out of it. So I am okay with that. We do have a bump in the night in the graveyard, if you guys remember. We just played a mountain. Let's see if they're going to double block. Looks like a double block. There it is. Yeah, we'll want to get rid of the 4/4 here, because the 3/4 we can block all day. with the spider. Bada bing, bada boom. Who does not like Innistrad? One of the best sets. Wish I had more time to draft it. I got you. Coming in with the 4/6 again. Mind Shrieker could be a kind of hard card to deal with. Again, he can do it 1, 2, 3 times. So we want to be especially careful. But we do have a Bump of the Night here for 3 life loss next turn, taking him down to 5. No problem, Joey. Let's see. 4 mana. Ooh, Devils. No attacks, okay. We have our own big creature here. Let's go for a Grizzled Outcast. I feel safe getting in with the spider. However, if this does die, then it does do 3 damage or something, so it can kill it. So we'll just hold off for a turn. Next turn we might flip the Outcast here, making him need to have to probably double block the Outcast. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Let's see. Curse the Pierced Heart. Ouch. So that means game 2 we're bringing in Naturalize for sure to get rid of those enchantments. No attacks, I would assume. There we go. Pinging me for 1. Orchard Spirit is quite good. Let's see. This is 6 mana, correct? Yeah. We have 7. Let's go for a Bump of the Night. Lose 3 life. And pass turn. Okay. I'm here. You can be happy now. What's up, Phoenix? We're playing up against an Is It deck here. Let's see. Get rid of a Shepherd. Not a big deal. Milled another land for us. Thanks, buddy. 1 card in hand for our opponent. Kind of at a standstill right now, but opponent does have 5 lands, so let's see. Opponent milled a card from his travel preparations. If we get into white mana, that'd be amazing. Would have been a fantastic card for us next turn too. Assuming doing my trigger again. Okay. With the Ridge Wolf. Opponent needed another turn play, so Ridge Wolf was good for that. Forest here. I think we're just going to pass turn here. At a weird standstill. Our guy does flip into a 7/7 thanks to that, but and they don't have a follow-up play. They can only do 1 spell this turn. So would assume that the Devils would block the Wolf here, doing 6 damage, and then something else would kill it. Opponent not attacking again. Although they did have the Ridge Wolf here they could do lots of damage with. They decided not to. Got into a Plains. We're going to go for a Travel Preparations. Thanks for throwing that in our graveyard. Okay, so the Spider can now survive a Devil's attack. So they'll have to double block. Or triple block. We have an 8/8 as well. But if they keep it up like that, then we have to deal with the Ridge Wolf here. They can only do 7 with the Ridge Wolf. Trying to figure out whether we want to attack with the Ridge Wolf here or not. We're at 9 life. And if they get into another land, then the Ridge Wolf will be able to overpower our werewolf. Three, 6. We have a secondary creature we can play out this turn. Let's get in for lethal here with our 8/8. Let's see what happens. Again, opponent has us at 9. Can use Minesweeper's ability real quick to try and pump it up if it can. Confused though, I didn't know why they didn't want to use the Ridge Wolf here. Threw away a Mystic there. Let's see if they hit a land, most likely this next one. If they don't, they'll use Minesweeper here. Ooh, they hit Prey Upon, so it's exactly 8. Now, are they willing to lose Minesweeper? I doubt it. But they don't want to die, so they'll probably just block with the Ridge Wolf here. Yeah. Okay, they can get us for 7 next turn. And then Minesweeper can do whatever. Of course, we can block with the spider, so... We just pass, I believe. If we played the spirit, it would have flipped the werewolf, so we want to be very careful. Yeah, Minesweeper can pump itself, which is ridiculous. Minesweeper is very good. Yeah, Minesweeper has a flying, it's 1/1, and target player puts top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Minesweeper gets X plus X until end of turn, where X is that card's converted mana cost. So, they can do it multiple times. They got a Night Revelers there. So my last question, Phoenix. Terran, was it okay that I posted those cards in the group? Yeah, Phoenix, that was fine. If you weren't going to do it, I was going to do it, so not a big deal. No attacks again from our opponent. So strange. We have a walking corpse here. Let's get out a spirit. And a walking corpse. And then we're going to attack out with our 5/7 and our 8/8. He can only do the Minesweeper 1 time this turn, so we can kill with both of these guys. So he's going to have to block with both of them. But he's going to have to block both of them, sorry. Yeah, that Merfolk reprint's awesome. Okay, he did make Minesweeper 3/3, so that's relevant, but not really in this situation. I'm assuming he would want to get rid of the spider, but he'd have to like triple block with that, and then sacrifice another creature to the 8/8. Now this leaves us completely open if they decide to top deck a great card or use Minesweeper a lot next turn. But if they lose Minesweeper this turn, that'd be amazing. But I assume they'll just block with the Devil and the Night Revelers, and then have the Shrieker and the 3/4. Trying to thin their board a little bit, but they'll be probably winning with the Shrieker. Yeah, they'll probably want to kill the werewolf this turn. Which one are you going to kill? Oh, you're going to do damage to me? Okay. Yeah, it's game. So Merfolk in Standard is now real. Phoenix, I would say it's almost real. Like, I like the Adept a lot. I just feel like the card's really good if you have other lords, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, this is for Rivals of Ixalan. Yeah, we're losing this turn. Let's see. Shrieker getting in for 5 there. That's it. Let's concede here. Lord of Atlantis, that'd be great. Yeah, we're going to get in some Naturalize here. Let's take out... a Cannibal and a Guile. I think we're okay after that. We're lured away from Merfolk being legit, exactly. Yeah, they revealed 2 promos today, which was one was the dinosaur, one was the Merfolk. Play first. We're gonna go to game 2. Let me update the listing here. Play first, yes. What do we got? Well, it's not great. It's not bad. Would love to get into a mana here. Could your spirit not have blocked? It's not flying, so it can only, it says, so the spirit's ability is it can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach, but it doesn't have flying itself, so it dies to that. So let's see, we're gonna mulligan here. Oh my gosh, terrible hand. But because you have a scry ability here, I think it's a little bit better. Let's keep this on top because we do have a walking corpse. And pass. Tell Jolt to make that Dino a commander. I'll let him know. He might do it anyway, regardless of me. Change my hair. No, Herman, it's just on the. It just like combed the other way. Nothing's like changed about it. It's just gone. Like sometimes my hair wants to go the other way in the morning. So, you guys are new to that. Not used to it. So we're getting out of Delver here. Let's get out a swamp and get a walking corpse. That Dino with greater good and huge board state is hilarious. Yeah, that card's stupid. Okay. Delver Secrets off the top. Let's see, we got a flip. Again, Delver's not as good in draft, but it can flip, obviously. You just don't use a lot of spells in draft. You use more creatures in draft than normal. Let's say no attacks. Okay. Forest here. That's great. Let's get a Bump of the Night going again. And then we'll get in for 2. Your name is Man? Alright, down to 12. We have Naturalize for a Curse. Or a lockdown spell like a Claustrophobia. Because they are in blue. Turn 1 Delver is nothing to sneeze at, but again, it's not amazing in draft. Up to 7 cards. 3rd land drop. Getting out a werewolf. Or a wolf. Ridge wolf. You know what I mean. Getting in for 1 here. Likely no blocks next time I attack in. Getting down to 10. Yeah, Delver's crazy broken in Pauper. Tribute to Hunger is quite good. Likely we'll just lose the Delver out of this. But the Ridge Wolf might go too. Yeah. And then we're going to attack in for 2 here. No blocks. Okay, opponent up to 4 land, 5 cards in hand. Really need to start getting into something else. Doing 1 damage here, getting out a Night Revelers. Or no, Fortress Crab, okay. Record right now, we won 2-0 the first match, and then the second match we got 0-2'd, and then this is game 2 on match 3. We're going to pass this turn, because we have the Fortress Crab to block us. Would like to get into a land next turn. That would be fun. We'll see what happens. 5 mana Night Revelers. No attacks. 2 Naturalize. Okay. Yeah, we're going to pass. This is bad, bad, very not good. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good, Herman. Hope everybody else is having a good Monday. Again, today we'll be drafting, and then tomorrow we'll draft one more time, and then after that we'll be back to normal like streams. So, doing some standard for Construct Tribal, which I did build. I built two different shells. I built a Rakdos version, and then I built a Golgari version. And the Golgari version actually, like, it mimics a little bit the what do you call it? The Cat Tribal deck, as far as like the cards in the main board. But it's quite good. I think I might like the Rakdos version a bit more though, because of cards like Cut to Ribbons and Unlicensed Disintegration. Fine day for an Innistrad draft. Oh man, fine day Sunday. That's a Harry Potter thing. Opponent getting in for 4 again. Let's see, opponent getting out for 5 mana. Another Night Revelers, okay. Skeleton does help us a little bit. Would love 1 more mana to be able to use the spider here. Stream helps with the beginning of the day. I got you. Oh man. To me, the stream is the perfect ending to my day. Gotcha. Everybody's in different time zones, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Alright, opponent has 2 cards in hand. Lots of mana. Lots of creatures. We'll be able to block 1 here and regenerate. Okay. Opponent getting in for 10 here. We're going to block here, here, here. Again, the does have trample, so we will be trading here, but we'll be doing some extra damage. Okay, we have a Mystic here. Again, not great. It's 8:45 in Sweden. Nice. Could make a 3/3, or just could have a creature with a regenerate ability. Could block here, taking a possible 6. Next turn. I think the Mystic is the play here. Again, we're having a really hard time stabilizing in this match. I'm going to be working till around 8 or 9 p.m. today after starting at 7:45. Oh, that sucks. Firewall maintenance. I'm sorry, Josh. Ooh, Lost in the Mist. Ooh. Yeah, we're dead. Wow. Good play there. Yeah, that was it. Jeez. Yeah, Lost in the Mist. That's going to do it. That's a great bomb counter card there. Bounced my guy and countered my spell. Ouch. Oh, man, that was fun. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Like the video if you liked it, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell right beside the subscription button to know when we upload a new video on the channel. And we go live on the stream right here on YouTube. If you don't know already, we have a Facebook group. The link is in the description. So check that out. I recommend it. And, yeah, music that we heard today was in the description there, the link. But yeah, Craig, might need the live part, and we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up, Craig. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, we 2-0'd the first round. Second round we got O2'd, and then the third round we got O2'd. Just awful hands on the OS openers, but it happens sometimes. We'll get them next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more drafting. Till then.